Today is November 7th, 2020, and we're here to celebrate the victory of Joe Biden over Donald Trump in the U.S. elections. That's a good thing. It doesn't fix everything, it just stops the carnage. That was Donald Trump. Hey, oh, goodbye. No. Hey, get out of here. No, hey, come here. That was an omen. It's a spring-like day here in November. So very appropriate for this kind of celebration. I'm very relieved that so far there's been a peaceful outcome to the American election process. It actually went quite well. The whole process was very smooth. So smooth, in fact, that Mr. Trump had no evidence of any kind of interference with the election process, except that created by his own legal teams or that of the Republican parties. They were the ones that complicated the election process. Congratulations to America for that. And now the real work starts. Never ends either. The real work. At least the American empire won't immediately disintegrate. Another 4 years of Donald Trump and there probably would have been a civil war in the United States. It's a long, a long process. This is all about planting seeds or growing a forest, you know. But first you have to survive the storm. America has really been a victim of its own myths. You think a thought long enough, even if it's a lie or an untruth, and it becomes your reality. It's that simple. If you think a thought long enough, focus on it for a sufficient length of time, it will eventually become your reality. It's been quite an experience having the criminal element in society run the country openly for 4 years, like brazenly do as much damage as they possibly could to the well-being of the country that they happen to be responsible for, and placed there by the very people of the country who were then forced to suffer the mismanagement of these incompetent actors. It doesn't make any legal sense, it doesn't make any moral sense, it doesn't make any economic sense, it makes no ecological sense. In fact, it's nonsensical. Having that level of ignorance and incompetence manage the American empire is, well, first of all, it's a big warning sign that the American empire is in imminent danger of collapse. Otherwise, such incompetency could never be allowed to ascend to the absolute pinnacle of power and authority. It was the American people that did that, so that they did it to themselves. Why they did that, God only knows. And he's still president for 2 months. You know? He can still issue a whole whack of executive orders. But at least there is now an alternative to Mr. Trump, whereas before there did not seem to be any.